I know.
Welcome
I
to
know
the
for a
show.
fact that we were supposed to get done and actually do this yesterday, but plans came up. Everybody was a little bit exhausted because of work. I mean, who wouldn't be exhausted because of work? It's a hellhole. But welcome back to
I was
episode
about to say so.
34. Episode 34.
Whole Easter Sunday.
Where we last left off, these guys were fighting their duplicates, their mirror images of themselves, inside the Chapel of Iridian. Now, if all of you are a very big fan of games, then you all should know a little bit of an Easter egg in this whole entire thing. I mean, it was pretty obvious enough. You guys need to start playing a little bit more video games. Not that I am forcing you to do anything because you're your own person, but touch up on The Legend of Zelda and you can see why I did something like that.
Yes, sir.
These guys are fighting their duplicates. It looks very dire, mainly because they are a little bit more weakened because of the Tears of Pandemonium that we're fighting, where they watch that their own party member get killed, not only by his duplicate's own move, and dying and failing to saving throw. William has fallen in battle from a lightning bolt and a cloud kill, coating him in a very stinging cloud of frost. We left off of him rolling his saves and dying. We're going to continue from there. Being the next one up in initiative would be the statue version of William himself. So, after seeing his duplicate being killed, he looks at Laurelin and immediately says, "I'm kind of strange. It went down quicker than I expected. But shouldn't hurt as much as your next theory." Holds up his hand and is going to cast out a lightning bolt.
It's a saving throw, right?
Lightning bolt? Yes.
Is it dexterity?
It is dexterity, yes.
Okay. Knocking all my stuff off.
Come on, dude.
Let's see. I'm gonna use my Indomitable to re-roll that.
Eight. Okay.
Because that was a fail.
Alright.
Uh, 12.
Failure.
I didn't hit it either.
You're going to take the full brunt of this lightning bolt.
Alright.
Ooh.
Don't make that sound. Don't make that sound.
Let's see, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 36. Take 36 points of the lightning damage.
I'm down.
For cutting up the statuesque version, kind of glows up eyes, reflecting of a gray blue, with like the magma shooting out, saying, "In-game." For it strikes through your chest. Lightning shattering, jolting in your plate, causing you to fall down straight onto the ground, dropping your shield and lance. That is Asphodel, William, Laurelin, and Sandown. Lachlan is only up by himself.
I'm literally just here to roll a saving throw for Cloud Kill, and that's it. You're gonna fail the cloud kill and then be unconscious. Yeah. As long as it does more than... it has to do 3 damage to kill me, bro. Yep. Or to knock me down, and I've already been downed once, so I auto-fail a death save. No, that's not how it works. Unless
No,
I'm sure that is how it works.
That's literally how it works. If he gets knocked down, that's saving throw. If he gets knocked down again, it's forcing 1 saving throw. Bonus action. The statue is going to raise up its hand again, kind of pointing over to you, moving the cloud kill a little bit over to where it's kind of hovering on Laurelin. And is going to end its turn. Next up is a statue version of Lachlan. Looks at you and says, "Tell me, how do you want this to end? A good fashion cleave all the way down the middle, or a warrior's death?"
I stare him straight in the eye and I say, "You're asking me like my word will do anything." I say, "Who are you? A judge?"
"Who are you, misery?"
How unexciting. Kill me, please, so I don't have to listen to you anymore.
"Well, I am just you, so you just be
A
listening."
weaker version of me.
"Oh,
That bested you.
is that
Yes.
all?"
Say, I have more, but if I keep talking, you'll keep talking, so let's just get this over with.
This is on the first. And on the second, does a good old 16 misses, correct?
I think so. Let me double check. No, my AC is 16. A 16 hits right on the armor class.
Yep.
Because I have a -1 for being in my fighting spirit.
Holds on, throws out the blade, take 8 points straight.
I'm down.
Once you all feel that big stonemason blade straight through your chest, as you drop down, your eyes fade, roll in the back of your head as you drop down to the ground. Blade clatters to the floor. Ending of initiative. You notice as all of you, even though you're unconscious, camera pans where the statues are. Thunder is filling on the outside. Heavy rain, cracking of the lightning and thunder outside.
Fuckers.
Giant roar echoes throughout the whole entire chapel. The colored glass breaks, opens up as a flash of a figure standing in the middle of that broken glass. Is shadowing over. Lightning flashes toward that image, fades, and disappears. All of you, except for William, give me one glorious second.
William is no more. I am now the unknown.
Shut up. You're muted. You're not here. Sorry, Austin. You know you're my brother for life.
I know it's fine. It happens. It's all part of the game.
You get Chad response.
AKA, he's going to apologize for me next Saturday.
Yes.
Oh no! Just wait till you see what the character I have planned.
All of you on the ground heal up 32.
Holy shit balls. It
Hey, 32 is a lot.
is.
Okay. Okay.
Toward that flashing, and you hear a voice. One of you hears a voice. You just hear. You had one job, and that was just to stay up. Now,
Alright, who do I have to deal with? Trash
get
talking me
up
again.
to where, Asphodel, your eyes shoot up after hearing that.
Fuck you, Muffin. No, I mean, yeah. They both are without Portland, Muffin.
I ain't say nothing either.
To where you,
No. Gabe said something.
to where Lachlan,
I could.
Merlin,
Never mind.
Samuel, your eyes also shoot up. Wake up out of nowhere to where you see dust, broken stone weapons, and just glowing magma deteriorating, disappearing, and no longer glowing. Towards now faded. You all awaken, and you look up to where you can still hear the rain and the thunder crackling outside, to where the stained glass is broken. But it seems like, even though you lost a comrade, you live to fight another day. Someone wanted you to live to fight another day. What do?
What the
Is
What
there
is going
nothing
on?
around us?
The barrier's down.
Just shattered glass and silence?
Silence. The shattered glass. The leftover stone that is faded to gray.
They beat us real good.
Oh yeah, baby. Maybe we did.
I strangely feel like somebody popped my back in a way it's never been popped before, though.
She's
This
Samuel
is weird.
getting up, holding his bow, kind of like as a little cane. Now that's one thing about self-improvement I never want to go through again.
Neither do I. That wasn't fun.
Nothing's fun to me anymore. Not even dying.
Man, that was... I gotta say, though, when I was in the thick of it, that was a rush. But that dying, that didn't feel good.
Honestly, I don't think
Someone's
dying's
got our
ever
back.
going to feel good.
I'm just like, someone's got our back. Who do I have to thank?
I don't know.
Out of character, you don't know.
I literally don't.
Yeah, none of
Talking
us
to you,
do.
Bacca.
Want me to technically, I do know, but I ain't gonna fucking say shit.
All of you.
Shut up! Shut up! In character.
Ah, fuck. Give me my drink.
I kind of stand up and I walk over to that shattered glass and I look outside.
The rain is still falling.
I just doffed my clothes.
The rain is still
Put
falling.
your clothes back on, girl.
The thundering is
So
still
I
booming.
dust off my clothes.
You hear a lot of voices. A lot of iron and metal, like, clinking a few. Outside, arrows being shot. It is just hearing, and you look over. You still see on the ground cold, glasses shifted a bit, broken. Holding his book, planted on the ground in his clothing. It's William.
Oh,
The
man.
world never knew ye.
I'm just like, and I feel like he was destined to be something great. I don't deserve to be alive. He does.
I just kind of nod.
Look, I'm just a coward, okay? This guy, he was... Honestly, I could have beat him into a paper sheet, but he was definitely... He knew what he was doing. He might not have been strong, but he didn't let that hold him back.
Right. I just ran away from home.
I would pick up his body, but it's awkward for me to sit down and try to pick him up, so... I have a 20 strength. I pick up his body.
There we go.
Fireman's carry on your horseback or from arms.
I take him and no, I'm just holding him like this.
Alright, by arms.
Excuse
So I mean, I'm not fitted with a saddle, so
me. We should take you with the saddle.
no ideas. That didn't come out of my mouth.
You pick him up in the strangest way. It's both cold and warm.
I
Did
feel
he
like
say
somebody tried to help him. They just couldn't get through to him.
And there's also a time to where you guys are looking at this and wondering if that stranger is nearby, and I would say even if you do roll, even like if you roll like a high perception investigation, and probably if you were good at it, Arcana, for like any magic cores or do like for like a teleportation, you wouldn't be able to find the slightest trace.
Would we at least be able to know how long we've been dead? Or like how long we've been down?
From the time being when you guys went down, it has been 10 minutes.
Okay, so somebody within 10 minutes came in here and helped us, and then either disappeared somewhere or teleported away. We don't know.
It's a possibility. Now, regarding William, it takes about like 1 to 2 minutes for a body to go completely cold after it's dead. The heat would still be there, but it's been 10 minutes and you can still feel that William is...
Right. It also takes 1 minute and then they can't be revivified anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, he's definitely gone. I mean, as long as it looks safe outside, I'm gonna go look for a place to bury this guy.
You guys are going outside, after like hearing like the clinging and arrows firing outside. You have enough bearing to where you kind of see the king with like a few arrows in his shoulder, holding his blade. As you can see, a lot of enemy kind of revolving around these statues are crumbled up onto the ground. You see him with blood not only like dripping from his shoulder, but on his hands with his blades carved in from like the little bit of magma, with a giant scar on his face of heat, and him just like looking over and puffing in a fit of rage, turns over, looks at all of you.
We couldn't hold them off. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Walks over, sees you holding William. William's crystal is kind of reverbing to where like you kind of see like a more faded image, to where all of you, the crystal bearers, are kind of seeing like a glitch between transmission, to where like you see the guardians of these crystals, the phosphorus, are kind of like on the ground, stumbling, shaking, like they've been through something similar to you.
We can just see that happening within the crystals.
Yes, you can. And you kind of just notice,
like,
notice in like an image, especially with like reflecting in gray, the Umbrea look, kind of like in that spectral image, goes over to where you're holding William. You see him go, no! What happened?
We lost the fight.
Sorry, Umbrea, that's the second failure that you've had. I don't know
You're
this.
recently.
This is Michael speaking. This isn't Lauren. That's the second failure you've been a part of.
Okay. Hold on. Alright. Fine. Where like you kind of see the crystal immediately poops off into the... Not poop, poofs. I can hear Becca snickering.
Poofs. She laughed. Insert canned laughter.
Poofs off to where kind of hear like a mumbling of like deep breath labored from like those 10 minutes. Back to the crystal. And so shifts off, panning off to like a little side view, to where like a crystal adjusts itself into the giant reading crystal, and you can notice the cracks are still weaving on, but not as fast. Time forwards back to where you guys are. You have enough time. You get done burying William.
Alright.
You see Unkill is looking at you. Let's go.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna take out my lance and start walking.
You guys start walking.
I just kind of stare at my sword, and I just hear in my head, "What? What are you looking at me for?" And I'm just like, I'm not looking at you, but I am looking at you.
Hugin's in your head. Well then. In every single group that we know, bad luck tends to follow through. And I guess we're all just
Bad
cursed.
luck or omnipotence?
Straight bad luck. No party's ever lucky. Minutes go by. Row 30. So you're all catching up to like a little stable group. And you find yourselves and an abandoned museum.
Can
Hold
we
up.
have had a short rest at this point?
Give it time.
Please.
Give it time.
Okay.
Running. Kind of going back in there to where you see every single person, even Gilandu, the queen, is being protected by guards as soon as pushes back, like, by the vines, letting you all in, gathering. A lot of people have made up campfires, handing out food, patching up every injured person and civilian that were caught in the scraps. The king walks over to his wife, and he requests that you all follow him as well.
Sure.
Alright.
You walk over. You see him sitting, holding his wife. I was gonna wait until you guys had enough time, but kind of short on time.
Say that again.
I sent a request to Toma. Gonna take a ship there, and being safe and pretty, you're gonna take an airship.
An airship.
I've never been on my life. I don't even know what that is.
Gonna hit the Tomas. She'll know what to do from there. Ask her any questions. In fact, even remind her that the man with scarlet eyes is back.
Are you saying she's forgotten?
More like she'll know what to do. It's pretty obvious, since that Tears of Pandemonium's still out. We're going to need to talk to at least someone of the original party. Not by crystal, by face to face. You see him pull out like a document. Who's the leader of this group?
We just kind of look around at each other. We're like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know actually.
But you don't want me to say it, do you?
Well then,
It was William, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
well, you're a Descent. You've been granted access to Toma. And hands out the document. One of you can grab it.
I'll take it. I'm probably the closest to him at this point.
Grab the document. Sign up and everything. Forward everything. You can get into Toma's in and out. Ask her any questions that you want. And there's also a hand note given from like a very wonky address. Very classified. But the name is familiar to two of you.
Which two would that be?
Lachlan and Asphodel.
What is this place?
Uh,
I've heard of this place before.
No, not of the place. Of a person.
The person.
Why do they look familiar?
To my friends. At least, kind of. You open up the note. It's from Drift.
Rick.
Oh. I remember Drift. Remember? He was a turtle dude from Sebastian's place.
Who are you talking about?
Rift.
All my friends that left
Oh, yeah,
later,
that guy.
earlier on.
I don't actually know if I'm at Drift or not.
Lurlin
No.
has not.
I don't think it is.
Hence why he said two of us recognize it.
Mm-hmm.
Drift mentions that he has found Osmond and from the looks of it, has found Hugin. Hugin is alive, in a way, but is in a deep rest coma. Osmond and Drift decide to at least peep in on like an old friend. They were around here before the Tears of Pandemonium and before you guys actually came to the capital of Nezamik. In fact, he was looking around for like a better healer, but the king granted both of them a little bit of entry to where they can actually go in the Tomas for her magic. Hugin is alright for the time being. Osmond's in tip-top shape. Drift has been better, but he is the last one of his original group. I mean, time has been rough on everybody.
Ain't that the truth?
He'd be glad to meet up with you if you actually take a gander and coming straight to Tomas. Just be on the lookout for him. He'll be wearing different attire, more still keeping that Gaiden look to him, that samurai look that he would always have, but a little bit more relaxed and strict. Then the note ends. You got coverage that Drift is still alive. He's found Osmond. Get clearance to Toma. You guys can rest up for the night, or at least try to check around on everybody else, then head to sleep. Your call.
I'm also gonna write down in my little journal that my character has learned some new things about herself before I go to bed.
So Osmond is the only one still, like, actually awake alive of the party. Hugin is still there, just in a coma.
Yep. And
He
Toma
found
is
Osmond, who
Toma
lives.
still doing her job.
I'll just say, hey, who's this Drift guy, and what's he talking about Osmond for?
He was part of the original party before we met him. He's pretty cool.
Cool. All he ever wanted to do was keep me from doing things I wanted to do. A real control freak, but I gotta respect him
I
for it.
like him.
So he's looking for, he found Osmond. That's the guy who's in my crystal.
Yeah.
Hugin.
Oh, I
And Hugin. Great, so I actually have to go meet you now, I say, as I'm like talking through my head to Hugin.
Well, from what they say it would be in a deep sleep, so it's a possibility.
You in a deep sleep? How are you talking to me then?
Again, you're kind of using the crystal. So it's going
Yeah,
to
but
be in the
I didn't know I could
psychic
talk to dead people.
nature. You're not talking to a dead person. You're talking to a vegetable.
A vegetable? The hell is that?
Gabe knows.
Because I'm always talking about tomorrow, I'm gonna go mute myself because this is something I need to know. Because we are expecting severe weather and I have to go outside in this bullshit.
Yep.
You
Oh yeah,
guys,
tell me about it.
Yeah, I'll text you it what she says.
I got you.
She's got to drive.
Hugin is wondering a little bit much more. Just asking, and you have anything specific to ask him, Lachlan?
What put you in a deep sleep?
I guess I could show you,
That's
but
a
I don't
good
think.
reasoned question, bro.
But I don't think any of you could probably handle it. I mean, we all can show you what happened to us.
Spare me.
Well, I guess you'll just have to see when you get there.
I think I've seen enough.
Well, you can ask whenever you're ready. Till then, all you gotta know is I'd do anything, and I would do it again to make sure no one else in that group got hurt.
Imagine the vision you see of him is just the dude sitting there in a wheelchair with the little screen popping up the things he's seen.
I'm not just devoted to my patron. I'm also devoted to my family. And they are my family. I do it in a heartbeat. Until then, ask away. If not, my door, literally, is always open.
Oh, well, that's nice of you.
All of you go to sleep?
Yeah, but we'll find a place.
I need it.
Does it cost anything, or are we just kind of like, because we're iridescent, we can get it for free?
The thing is, you're not in town. Because you still be in the grasp of the hunger of Pandemonium. And Mike, if you were paying attention, which I know for a fact you weren't, I did say you're in an abandoned museum.
Oh, gotcha.
So there's...
Yeah, you don't gotta pay for public property.
You can literally just sleep on the floor.
Sure. I do 3 little spins and then go to sleep on the ground.
Plus, I think you guys should have bedrolls in your packs. So you should be able to.
I don't actually know if I do.
I probably do. I've got the kit. Hold on.
The thing is, like, every pack...
Bedroll, yep.
I would say, like, it doesn't matter what type of pack you have, you should have a bedroll. And yes,
I don't even... Wait, I don't have a backpack.
You don't have
You must have not done it.
No, I have a weapon pack, so I don't carry a backpack.
Okay, so you don't have a bedroll, but do you need a bedroll?
No, I can just sleep on the ground.
Yep.
I can find some, like, old dust or, like, wood chips somewhere, and that would honestly be more comfortable.
All of you get your bearings together to get a good bit of rest. Long rest.
Let's go.
And I know Austin's gonna fucking shout at me because of this. Everyone level up to 11.
Oh, okay, I'll just level up my other character. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Oh, I get a second extra attack.
What do
Yes,
I
fighters
at
get a
level
bunch of
11?
attacks.
Yep.
Wait, how many of these do I... Oh!
3 extra attacks.
I
Fighter-
get 3
no, no,
extra attacks.
Yeah, but say fighters, don't they get 20th level?
Yeah.
If he does straight. Yeah, if he does straight. Oh, no, it's 3.
Yeah, I could,
and then-
I could
and then-
go others.
Then he can action surge on top of that and get all those attacks back.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's...
Yeah.
So, first
Oh,
one,
let's go. I
extra
get
attacks
my
is 2.
homebrew blood curse at level 11.
At level 11, it's 3 attacks, and at level 20, it's 4 attacks.
4. Yeah.
Dude, not to just another leveling up. So I'm on Legends right now. They have a fucking April Fool's thing. You're fighting farmer with a shotgun, and this man has like a power level like 50,000 right now.
Take my money. No,
Like bro, he has like the supervillain aura like they do in fucking Legends right
I
now.
don't think you heard me. Take my money. Like... Alright. Daybreak hits. The lighting coming out as soon as it hits morning. You are all seeing like the lighting coming out of the whole entire museum. A little glance of light lighting, you think it would just like be the regular clear blue sky, right? You are getting a hint of red coming outside. A big hint of red.
Oh
Speaking
no,
of
it's
red.
the apogee solstice. I mean, the wrong campaign.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. I can't finish this campaign now.
What do you mean?
Seriously.
Oh, relax. Kaz he has unique ideas. Relax, brother.
It's fine. I was also thinking the Blood Moon from Breath of the Wild.
Red lights.
I love the whenever people want to use stuff like that because I feel like the ominous effect is so cool.
And the strangest thing is, I actually did not get this from Breath of the Wild.
He didn't?
Nope. Not even from Critical Role, I'm not gonna lie.
No. Respect.
That hint of red is seeping out to where all of you are looking. You see Unkil is looking. We can hold up in here as long as we can. You guys need to get the Tomas. Pronto.
Alright, up. It's like military. I went to a military camp for like a month and decided it wasn't for me, but this is how they did it. Chop chop. I stand up. And I just start running around the room trying to wake everybody up. Shake everybody. I get going. I'm like, out the door, come on, to your feet.
Kaz,
Yes.
nightfall hit and I didn't kill the 2 creatures I had to kill.
Excuse me?
So I've got to roll the wisdom save.
Oh, wait, yes. That is true.
I'm doing it. So it's DC 8 plus the number of creatures I had to kill, which was 2. So it's a DC 10. That's a 5 plus 2. That's a 7.
Remember, you still have your Radiant Guidance. You can add it to any roll.
Oh yeah, the Radiant Guidance. How much is that?
You seriously gotta learn to write down your number.
A 6, right? Okay, we're good.
Learn to write your stuff down.
We're good. I use Radiant Guidance to pass. So I
Okay.
passed. But that 2 carries over to the next day. So now I have to roll a d6 every dawn. That
Alright.
dice just went behind your computer. So a thing you can do, Gabe, is remember to do these things every day instead of having to narrate it. Okay, I'll do a better draw. Okay, it's just a 1, so I only have to kill 3 creatures today.
Now, since you all get up, you see Unkill like right behind all of you. Stares out, and you can hear a undercoming roar, still coming in the middle of Nezimic, and he's looking at all of you. Go!
Is that airship ready?
Just go.
Okay, what? Move! We go. I go.
And yells out, "You have the documents! Just show them the documents and you can go."
I have them. Yes. Get your documents are leaving. I'm running.
I just run after her. I have like the darkest eyes you've ever seen in your life. Like I didn't get a wink of sleep.
Samuel and Asphodel start booking it right behind you. They are going.
Looking for wherever the dock is.
Hours go by, and I will say this: the Radiant Guidance plus the one that you rolled, because I did say it keeps all the way until you make your last roll. Your Radiant Guidance disappear.
Man,
All right.
it was useful for something.
All right.
You start looking at. About 5 minutes, you see the dock. there is a lot of people still boarding on, getting the bearings together. It's basic fisherman stuff, and you kind of see like a little branch in the whole entire caught of the Asmodian Sea. You see like a different dock of royalty and like a few guards and kind of like a VIP section. You guys book it straight down there, and you kind of still have the documents all in your hand, Laurel, and you kind of like run over, and immediately, what do you do?
I run over to the nearest. Excuse me. Yes, we're looking for an airship to Toma, and I'm like raveling with the documents. This is our documentation.
Okay, let's see. Iridescent. Yes, actually, we do have the perfect 1, 2.
That should cover me and my 2 friends here.
There are how?
3 friends. Samuel,
I forgot Samuel. Sorry, you don't have a crystal.
There are 4 of you.
Yes, he's coming with us.
No, the one that died is the one he's referring to.
Oh, I see.
What
He's no
happened to
longer
this
with
one?
us.
Like,
No longer with us.
From whatever it seems, the document is very. Hop on.
Okay, you heard them. Let's move.
You start hearing that loud roar of Undercommon again. It is bone chilling. To where you guys hop on immediately.
Can this go any faster?
Alright. Hold on tight. You guys are kind of arched in a very, very different like path. Kind of like arch in a crooked line, kind of like a giant bow would arch and just shoot up into the sky. You're kind of arched.
I grab the mast. I just wrap it like I'm holding a pole.
All of you start bearing on, holding on, and immediately it's like a catapult. You guys get shot out. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Can I get advantage for holding onto the pole?
Hell no.
Dexterity save. Huh. That's a natural 20. That's a 29.
Natural 20 for 29. What did you roll, Laurelin?
Dirty 20.
Alright, dirty 20. Let me roll. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a dirty 20 from Soto.
Samuel has pretty good dexterity as a ranger, probably, so he'd probably be fun.
Yep. Ooh, yes, a 24.
Nice.
You immediately get shot out. You are noticing as you guys are getting shot out like a giant catapult, kind of like an arrow leaving the draw. You are being shot out and kind of riding the air current as like a very fast speed. The thing I can give you on this ship, and yes, it's very doable for air combat because you guys will not lose any speed until like you reach like your down path, kind of like whenever the arrow has to land at some point. You guys are going about you get a rough estimate. Natural ships on water, they moved about like how fast? About 35? Let's say like a rough 35. I could 35. Be wrong. Yeah, like miles per hour. I could be wrong.
Are you talking about like how big of a ship are you talking?
So ships move in knots.
So like, let's see. This is a pirate ship going from full sail to half sail. So
are we talking like Black Pearl size?
Let's talk about Black Pearl size.
D&D rules, they go roughly 60 to 70 feet per turn.
All right. You guys are going from this air current and how much force was able for you guys to get shot. You're moving about like 175 miles per hour. You're riding the fucking air current from how like much force is like being shot from the ship. And you kind of see like a few like the shipmates are kind of like roaming around and just looking at you, kind of like the deckhand walks over and the captain. How fast do you need to get to Toma?
ASAP.
whistles out like a giant fox whistle. Full sail!
Full sail. Like, you mean this thing can go even faster? Can I get somewhere where I don't have to hold on for dear life?
You see the captain immediately holds on to like a very stuck hinge. You might want to hold on. Let's go.
No,
full sail.
No, stop.
You guys, hurry up and grab onto something because I'm about to make this roll.
Oh yeah, big time.
All right, you guys are hold on. Back saves.
Can I get advantage?
You better roll.
Ooh, dirty 18.
Okay, that's a 15 from Asphodel and a 21 from Samuel.
That's a 24 for Lachlan.
Say it again. 20 what?
24.
Nice. Excellent. Alright. Cranking up to where you kind of see Asphodel is losing her grip a little bit to where she's hit the back of like the wall onto the whole entire ship. This thing is boosting up to where it adds on. This thing is going on. It's like you're going through time almost, even though none of you can do time magic. You guys are shooting as fast as you can. Let's bump this up to about a good 35 more inch of speed. You guys are booking it as fast as you can, riding the current to where, like, you kind of see the captain having to drag on and hold as much as he can. He grabs a horn and starts blowing out the horn, making a sound, calling out signals in like very note patterns where he would like blow the horn, 2 notes shoot out, pause, 1 note, pause, 2 notes shoot out, kind of like telling them to move the directory to where, and make me 1 last dexterity saving throw. Asphodel will have disadvantage.
Oh. Can I brace her? A 25.
If you're going to try to brace her, you're gonna have to be, you gotta throw very high.
I rolled a natural 20.
That will do. Alright, Samuel's able to hold on. All of you are able to bear on, and you kind of see Asphodel is about to be like let loose from the ship to where you're having to like use like your whole entire centaur strength, stomp on the whole entire clutch, run over, gallop, grab her by her arm, and hold on straight to the rail of the entire ship. To where you kind of see the current blast off, and you are noticing a giant city made of gnomish, dwarven-like metal being brought down. You kind of hear the captain, "Everybody, hold on! Cancel the sail! This is gonna be very
already cancel the sail on Twitter."
To where like kind of see like one of the privateers kind of like kept a crawl up, and they're all counting out loud, 3, 2, 1, causing it to stop. To where you all slam down straight onto the ship. You guys are gonna be taking a lot of damage.
This was really fast. Don't
worry, it's gonna be minimum. Just take 10 points of bludgeoning.
Ow.
Because of fall damage. So we're able to barrels, net traps, a lot of people bumping into you back and forth where you're slammed down in the middle of the water with a little bit of like gust of wind to open up a little bit of half, and you guys are able to reach the dock. And by the looks of it, as tired as you all are, kind of have to shake up a bit of the cobwebs and very dizzy heads, you get up, hoist yourself up. You are looking, and finally, because the twins at the beginning of this wanted to rush into the campaign very early, the wait has finally been anticipated.
It's about time, am I right?
Welcome to Toma.
We're finally at Toma! Nice.
You're here. Dwarven metal. Dwarven and gnome metal. Gold. Sapphire. And a bit of ruby. Thomas. Whole entire island. You've made it. The big gates light up. A lot of candlelight, kind of giving like a little homage to where they have to like snuff out to where you can tell the winds have been blowing out the candlelight. You get like that little bit of glowing expertise straight to it, and you can kind of still see like a red light hitting the whole entire sky. That red tint. You're here, man. You're all here. Thomas.
We can't see the red in the sky from here, can we?
You can see snippets of it. Hasn't spread yet.
Way off in the distance. Okay. I don't know how much time we have, but I feel like, were we supposed to look for somebody here? I mean, we got a letter from, who was it, Drift?
Yes.
Where did he say to go?
Samuel mentions Unkill said we should go get Toma here. After all, this is her place.
Oh, that's right, Toma. Yeah, it is her place. So, if I was the Toma, where would I be? Should I roll something for that?
I mean, the only one that actually would know would be Asphodel, since she does have her crystal.
I asked. What do I need to ask? I'm sorry.
Ask Toma where she is. Where we can find her in Toma.
Alright, I asked where I can find Toma.
You see her looking at me in general, or just the whole entire place like a tour?
You.
You in general. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Let me do this. Stop pigeoning. I don't need the fucking pigeon.
Well, I am kind of like around some of the times inside this whole entire place.
Drift kind of sent us.
There are a few guards outside. Hand them the note. They'll take care of the rest.
Okay. I do exactly that.
You guys kind of walk up to the gates where guards are looking at you. As where, welcome to... No, I'm actually getting sick of that name. I'm actually kind of glad she changed it up a little bit. Welcome to Andesite. How can I help you?
I show him the letter.
I show him the letter.
He took the letter from you.
When?
This is Asphodel. What can't she do at this point?
Do something different, honey.
I would think like you kind of just like have her cleaning off. He just like swipes it from you.
I was about to do it and just, oh, here.
Hint you that you seen them kind of read it like a little bit.
Give her a side eye.
Iridescent, right?
She smiled. Yes.
That's us.
All right, this way. Flames like there's spear on the ground where the doorway opens up.
I just walk up next to Asphodel and say, hey, if you need anything, you can ask.
I can do my way.
The gate forces down into the ground and you walk straight in, being led by these guards. Looking around this whole entire place, a lot of people seem druidic-y a little bit.
What's the name of this place that we're in again? Not Toma, but the like sector area building / whatever it is.
Well, they mentioned they kind of grown tired of calling it Toma's, even though she mentions she just calls it Toma's because it is her place. andesite.
Mm-hmm.
Mentioned, welcome to andesite.
Andesite. Okay.
Now, might I ask exactly what you need of Toma?
We come with urgent news from Nezamic.
Oh, Nesmic. It is that urgent, I answer. Excuse me. But, in pressing matters, what would that thing be?
We're coming in his stead to report on a disaster, breach of order in Nezamic, attempted assassination on the Queen.
Attempted? She did get assassinated.
She did.
I was about to say, I'm
She's
pretty sure
still alive.
she is dead. I thought she was
Pretty
dead.
sure she's
What the
still
fuck?
alive.
No, she's still alive. Her complexion from memory. She's still alive.
Mhm.
She's just fighting.
Yeah.
Opening up another Coca-Cola.
Because she's a purple tiefling like Nova, but she kind of went to gray. Like, she's forming gray.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm understanding now. I was out of the loop. My bad. Fuck
You
me in the asshole.
are noticing that the guards are looking, well, tempted. Kind of strange that not my cup of tea. After all, it has to go through her. About a rough hour of showing it around, kind of like noticing this place is very relaxing. Calm ordeal. A lot of healers, but calm. You are kind of in like a very... You would think of the reputation, if she's owned this place, she would probably have like the most expensive thing, like the biggest thing, a palace ground probably. It looks like a middleman, or in this case being Toma, because she is Lady Power to the women. The middle woman, a very nice home. Kind of remarking your guys' hideout back in Nezamic, your own place. It's pretty cozy. Gothic architecture-ish. More Victorian in the stature. And you kind of see the guards knock on the door. Lady Toma. You just kind of hear the voice. What is it now? Urgent news coming from Nezamic. Is it Ungil again? I told him, if he ever got into like the whole entire Scorpion's Nest problem again, just to rub a bit of dirt, then add a dash of alcohol, he'll be fine. And a group has come in his stead. A group? Let him in. Hold on, I gotta get the latch. Alright, now let him in. To where you guys can see the guards open up the door. Go inside.
Yeah.
You guys walk in, and noticing a bit of the friendlier bunch, you see a short gnome woman, different clothing than what she showed in her spectral projection. She's kind of wearing, well, not even wearing, like, looks like she's wearing, she is wearing a very satin nightgown. Her hair's a mess. Her short, medium-sized hair is a mess. Full-blown stretching with a pillow on her side. And you kind of see, like, her actual garments are kind of hanged up on a chair. Holy symbol on the wall. divine light coming straight through the whole entire house itself. In a good skylight roof, and you kind of just see Toma scratching scratching her chest, her stomach, then her hips, and then her head at the exact same time. You guys caught me in a very, very peculiar nice nap. Is there anything I can do for you, or is it just another scorpion sting?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. But, we just came from Nezimic. I told your guard at the front.
Yeah. I pretty much got that.
Yeah. So we're iridescent. We're harboring the crystals of old time with the old party of the Mystics.
Hold on. Iridescent?
That's us.
She kind of like rubs her eyes, looks at all of you, looks at herself real quick, and drops the pillow. Close your eyes, all of you.
I just turn around.
I close my eyes.
Looking at you, Lachlan. Close them.
Lachlan just like stares at his reflection in the mirror. Bro. When I look in the mirror, do I see a reflection of myself or a reflection of the dude in the sword?
You see straight you this time. You kind of just like see like a lot of things going on, like a lot of images to where you can see a noise hit to where you can just hear Toma, God damn it! It starts falling over a lot of stuff. God,
I'm learning new words.
there's someone who really should be cleaning up around here. I forgot.
She's learning so many new words.
Just like starts walking around. Just like falls down like the whole entire flight.
Who's teaching the shut-in all the curse words?
I'm okay. Ouch. About like a minute goes by and
I just go,
off, kind of limping. Okay,
are you okay in there?
Fine.
I turn around.
She's wearing her more regal clothes. Okay. Now, iridescent. Now I finally got a better look at all of you, especially you, Asphodel.
Hi.
I could say I was expecting a little bit more.
Oh.
I mean, out of all of you, not just you.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't know who you were expecting.
No, like, I was expecting you, but I kind of expected a little bit more valor.
Yeah, we're not the most regal people right now. I mean, we're still growing. I just met these guys, like, a couple days ago. And already I've risked my lives with them. We lost one already.
Oh.
Yeah, we lost the sorcerer.
The sorcerer. Oh, William.
You knew William?
I mean, I know all of you. How could I actually say your names if I didn't know all of you?
Oh, that's right. You are Toma after all. You are in... Huh? Wait. Who has Toma's crystal? Asphodel does.
Well, yes.
I believe I did, yeah.
And plus, she has met you as soon as you all kind of linked up your crystals together. So you can see every single one of each other. So she would know all of you.
Yeah.
Including William.
I'm just like, wait, so how much do you already know so I'm not repeating anything?
You probably know everything.
About pretty much how the original party was called Dysfunction and Disappointments. Dysfunctional and Disappointments, if I'm correct. Then they switched to D&D. Then they were like D&D since they didn't want to do the whole entire Dysfunctional and Disappointments. Then they went to DOA. A lot of people died. A lot of people died. Again, I'm not even I still can't get used to that cold embrace. Then you had a member with Iridian's crystal called Brondel, but his name was the Mountain.
I know him. Yeah, I kind of wanted to fight him, but that never happened.
Then you have you showing up at Sebastian's house, destroying a bit of Sebastian's place, to where I can now
Yeah, he's my adopted dad.
kind of entwine with your emotions. And I've only saw like a glance whenever you guys were kind of using my blessings. There's another vestige out. Right, so that's pretty much catching up to speed, correct?
Yes.
Or is the doubles catching up right up to speed?
The doubles.
Yeah, the double versions of yourself.
Oh yeah, I don't know actually where they went, but they're probably still in Nezamik somewhere. We didn't kill them.
Well, could be a possibility.
They nearly killed all of us. I was one of the last to go down.
I look like a bitch.
Oh, where'd you learn that word, honey?
I heard you say it one time.
How do you know what it means?
I don't know what it means.
She knows it's a noun, though.
No. Hold on. Let's bound down real quick.
That's stupid.
Is there anything specific? Because you guys wouldn't just come here besides the whole entire capital of Nezamik going under urgence. Is there anything else?
No, we're not. We're looking for guidance. I want something else to do. I want to get stronger. I want to be able to face this properly. I don't want to be a coward. I'm trying to speak for all of us.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, sweet lord. Okay. Toma looks at all of you and says, "You need to calm down, especially you, Laurelin. You guys can have the most powerful weapons.
Cross my arms.
You guys can have the most powerful weapons. You guys can have the most powerful armor. But what is that going to do if they are going to do something different? I mean, have you at least tried to at least think outside of the box?
This box has more than 4 corners.
To be fair, I'm not very smart.
To be fair, neither am I.
Well,
Intelligence is actually my lowest score.
there are special properties to the crystal that you guys haven't figured out yet.
And what would those be? Please tell me.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of you. And
Not all the time.
And there is one person that doesn't have a crystal, being him.
Samuel. It's okay, he's a great help.
Hi.
Samuel.
It's Emmanuel.
Oh. Kind of walks over. Toma walks over, hands up her hand. Toma. Samuel reaches out. Samuel, but you can call me Sam. Well, hand me your crystals, all of you.
They hand over her crystal.
Sure. I also hand my crystal over.
She looks at all 3 of your crystals.
Mine is inside the, thing.
She's going to tell you actually to lean down.
I lean down.
Holds up as she puts her palm on your forehead and holding the crystals as well. You can't let go of something holding you. So I'm afraid I can't even give you a special weapon. Especially that from these crystals. So this is going to be a little bit awkward. It's a possibility, but are you sure you can't take that weapon off?
Your weapon, Gabe? I'm just like, as I like go to like drop it, and it just like my fingers literally open, and the handle stays affixed to my hand.
Yep.
I just say, is that proof enough for you?
Yep, this is gonna be a tough one. Guess you're stuck to that weapon.
It's like, less that I'm stuck to it. I laugh. He's stuck to me.
Kind of like looking in this whole entire thing. If Hugin were here, he could actually give you his pike, but poor guy has been knocked out for a while, so it's kind of impossible for him to give you that pike.
At that moment where I'm like, he's stuck to me. First of all, I just called my sword a he, and so the dude in the sword is just like, no, I'm pretty sure you're the one that's stuck to me, and I'm just like, shut up.
The rest of you, and kind of like looking at you, kind of like taps your head, like kind of flicks your head a little bit in a playful manner. Lachlan, both of you calm down. And not gurging your whole entire weapon, just kind of like making fun of you because she believes Hugin might be somewhere in there. She looks at Laurelin, Asphodel. I've been saving this for a long while. And who knows? Maybe you would actually need something like this.
My interest is piqued.
The crystal starts forming in a different way. Tell me something about the both of you. Besides Asphodel's randomness and your thirst for vengeance, what is it that you two actually want the most in this world after this adventure is over? What is it that you actually want?
Well, I would say closure, but to be honest, I just want to be able to see my family again.
Do it for new surroundings.
If after we're done fighting for the world, you want to see it. Huh. I'm actually with you on that.
I just want to explore new things.
I want to see... I do want to see the world. I do.
That's quite beautiful. Well, perseverance and freedom. This will be a little bit interesting. It's where like the crystals start floating in the air, start spinning around to where you kind of see a bright light. Becca, Michael, roll me a percentile dice.
Sure.
Look better. I have a lot of stickiness. Like, sticky sunflower steps. We will put the photoresin.
34.
21.
34 and 21. Strange. Actually, kind of didn't expect it to be like this. Well, knock me down. A hammer and a sword drop. The hammer drops
Ooh.
from the green crystal being from Osmond, and it lands right in front of you and right on your hands, Laurelin. A blade, and this is a claymore, drops to you, Asphodel.
Okay. I pick up the blade.
Both of you are holding these weapons. The weapons have been unlocked and kind of coaxing in your mind. Give me a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Both of you. You know what? All of you, actually. So you two, Lachlan. Even though you probably...
Wisdom check or save?
Check.
He said check, Michael.
17.
17 from Asphodel.
I got a 19 from Lachlan.
19 from Lachlan. Laurelin, what'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I got
Sorry,
I muted. Also 17.
Alright, so 2 17s and 19. A memory from the past of where Toma, Iridian, Osmond, Hugin, Umbrea, and Ezra all had crystals binded straight to them, and they wanted special weapons, not made out of these crystals, but special weapons made from an old blacksmith. Looked at him and mentioned, later on in the future, we're probably going to need weapons like this. Hell, probably even armor that we can use as regular weapons. At some point, we'll probably see these in the late future. Iridian looks over at the blacksmith. Can you make us like a handful of weapons, probably miscellaneous to each other, to where we don't even know the order of operations of the effects that'll actually happen? If we get a set of armor, probably bow, a sword, a hammer, a staff, anything to surprise us with the crystals, and so we can inject them into here. Blacksmith looks. I mean, that's gonna be one big hell of a gambit, but I mean, I'll see what I can do. Just hitting your crystals. It's going to cost you a lot of platinum, by the way. Well, how much platinum? About 1,000. Oh! Just see Iridian's face kind of do the whole entire anime smirk with the blue lines. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, that is a very big gap in our finance. And kind of just puts down a whole entire stack. Yep. Oh, go throw up, need a breather. And just kind of runs away as vision ends. Time to give out stats of these weapons. And I'm going to start off with the claymore that you have, Becca.
Okay.
This blade is called the Blade of Orichalcum.
Okay.
Alright, for you to spell the word Orichalcum, it is Orixun. Orichalcum. No, this is a claymore. The range of it is 7 feet, slashing, and it has a cleaving effect. It has 2d4 of slashing. For versatile, you can be 2d8 for two-handed.
Okay.
There is 2d12 of force damage right behind it, but the person has to make a dexterity saving throw. Plus the proficiency modifier.
Okay.
Plus the proficiency for the bonus damage. It's coming from strength. Now, the cleaving happens on a crit automatically. So, like, if you were to like crit, the cleaving would happen straight up. That's like the additional additional D4 or 8, depending on what you roll. Like, depending on like what action you take, if you want to do 2-handed or 1. But special property on this blade is anytime that you get a kill, you get temporary hit points. The amount of temporary hit points that you get is the will be your proficiency plus your hit die. One of your hit die. Roll that together, you get your temp HP on that kill plus whatever hit dice dex of the enemy has. Say if you have, we're just gonna go for record. Say if you have like a D10 for your hit dice, you kill a guy that has a D12, you get to add also that for your temp HP.
So perfect thing for a blood hunter.
Oh yeah.
Or blood hunter.
But you can only get this whenever you roll a crit. You can only get this effect if you hit a crit.
Okay.
Now, for you, Laurelin, the warhammer that you have is called the Broken Impact.
Okay.
This hammer is made from a burning star and a meteor. Handle is crafted from the greatest and strongest wood of cadence. The bludgeoning is no longer, it is straight force.
Made of a burning star and
A meteor.
a meteor?
Yep.
Okay.
So instead of doing bludgeoning, you're going to be doing straight force. 3d8 of force damage.
Okay.
Now, special property on this warhammer: for any creature that you hit twice, it will imbue a certain magical surge, an additional effect of 3d4, additional dice of 3d4 of a choice: acid, poison, or fire. You also get a special ability with this hammer called Seismic Shatter. You can only use it twice. Well, no.
Okay.
You can only use it once per 2 days of rest. The DC is 15. Whether if it's you, like whether it's an ally or an enemy, if they fail of a spear radius of 40 feet, they take 6 points, like 68 of bludgeoning damage, and are knocked prone.
6d8
Oh yes.
bludgeoning
Now on a fail,
and prone.
it's going to be a Constitution. It's going to be a Dexterity save for the impact.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to make another check, DC 20 of Constitution. No, of 15.
And that's only if they fail the dexterity one?
Yeah, that's only if they fail the Dexterity one. Not 20, because how I have it written, it's only just for the impact of the spear.
Mm-hmm.
DC 15 of Constitution save, not like the second one if they fail. If they make a 15, they don't have to take the additional damage, but if they fail, they take 4d4 of hemorrhage 2 rounds straight. It's an additional on a damage board. They take half if they pass the save in general, but if they passed the one for hemorrhage, they also the hemorrhage does not happen, but the terrain is very difficult. After this, you come very exhausted, and your movement is half if you use a seismic shatter.
So, to reiterate, the seismic shatter ability is a DC 15 dexterity save, which I can use once every 2 days.
Correct.
It has a radius of 30 feet
40.
and 40 feet. And if they fail the save, they take 68 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone.
Yes.
If they succeed the save, they take half.
Yep.
Okay. However, if they get hit, regardless of whether they succeed the save or not, they also have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. And if they fail that, then they'll take 44 of hemorrhage for 2 rounds. But if they succeeded on this, then they don't take the hemorrhage. And if they succeeded on the DC 15 dexterity saving throw, then that damage is halved.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, after you use that ability from the hammer, you become exhausted, and your movement is halved.
I forgot. Yeah, that's the last thing.
Now, for you, Lachlan, even though I know that you're not able to use this,
Yeah.
you get Hugin's Pike, to where like a little memory tab and like a floating little weapon right in front of you. You get Hugin's Pike. Now, Pike is considered spear-like. Can be both. You can hold it one-handed and you can use it two-handed. It's a form of trite, but it's a pike hybrid. You get 2d10 of piercing damage. You can hold it one-handed if you have a strength of 16 or higher, which I know you do. You can
16 or higher. Yeah, I have a strength, a 22 strength.
Yep. So you're able to hold it. You get a little bit of bonus damage. You get 2d6 of radiant damage. The person getting hit has to make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw, plus a proficiency because of the damage bonus. And you have a thing called Rite of Devotion. Say if you were to be multi-classed, and like have it like for your Paladin subclass, you can use an action of a Spirit Protection for a temp boost to an AC +5. On a reaction, you can intercept an attack within 15 feet of you, 1d10 plus your dexterity save. You can use on an action to rally an ally for advantage on attacks and spell attacks. You and anyone within 5 feet of you gain a 2d8 of radiant damage as well if you ever use it. These are different abilities for the Rite of Devotion. One's for pure support to make sure no one gets hit. Another one grants a rally or in a way of inspiration for advantage. And the other one is for damage. Pure damage. Hugin's Pike is built extremely different for a Paladin build.
I think since he's got his thing that he's like kind of cursed to stay attuned to, he's just gonna write that down probably when he listens to the recording later, so we can move on.
Keep this in
mind. This is what I wrote for it because I have it in my inventory. Oh, please tell me that I actually added it to my inventory.
No,
I hit add.
Even though you can't use it, it's still in there.
Did I not hit add? I didn't hit add, did I? Bruh. You know what? This is fine.
She walks over to Samuel. Now, I know this isn't much. Howdy. Howdy there, T. How you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
I mean, I'm just giving these guys a D&D session that they need.
Yep.
Right on. Y'all leveling up?
We did level up.
And they also got new weapons.
We're getting new weapons right now.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Y'all enjoy
What
the
do you
rest
up
of your evening.
to?
Alright.
Good to see you, Cat.
You going to bed, Dad?
I mean, once of them.
Now, she looks
Say he's
over.
gonna go Netflix and chill.
What are you up to?
Becca, say that again.
What did we level up to? People were
11.
talking and I didn't hear. Okay.
You see Toma walk over to Samuel. No, this isn't much, but Umbria would probably want you to have this. And kind of like walks over to a chest and pulls out a very, very heavy soldier bow. This thing is like glistening of radiant and lightning. And just kind of looks at it to see Samuel. Oh, this is impressive. Very, very amazing craftsmanship. Yes, wow. How can I tell the difference of, like, the damage? Well, you kind of have to call out the shot, in a sense. Like, whenever, like, you're shooting, you can just say lightning or smite for, like, the different effects. You know, like, lightning being the actual lightning and smite being radiant. You just gotta, like, call them out. And just, like, see Samuel. Okay, noted. Noted. Kind of just like looking around, looking at all of you. Now, tell me about those. Tell me about that vestige. What is that vestige exactly in Neznek?
Vestige? Oh, it's the Tears of Pandemonium. You can probably see it in the sky from here. It's imbuing energy.
There, I made it. I put it on my sheet.
Nice.
I mean, hey, I will say this, man. You kind of fucked yourself.
That's what I wrote down for it.
You, let's see. Tears of Pandemonium.
You literally can't use it.
Weirdest thing, back whenever we were the Mystics, or a lot of people would say, you guys would also say Alana's Mystics or Phosphorus. We've heard tangents of something like this would spread, but vestiges? Huh. This is extremely new. I mean, whenever he was terrorizing us for a bit, it's not like we didn't see, like, snippets of that. What exactly did that Tears of Pandemonium even look like?
Well, it was just this big screaming thing. I don't know, it was really annoying.
Okay, giant screaming thing. Well, guess since you guys are here, I can at least tell you a little bit of what happened after.
Don't forget it looked like Aaron.
Well, it's somebody heard Aaron's voice. I don't remember if it looked like Aaron or not.
Laurel.
It had Aaron's face in it.
And his body.
So I would recognize Aaron's
Yes,
face.
you would have recognized. I didn't say anything because my character doesn't know who that is. Asphodel knows too!
Yep, and also, if you can remember, like, a whole entire hive mind is chained up on top of Sid Sludge. You are kind of like, I would say, like, the ones that would know are kind of like breaking down the bits of what they saw. chained up in a hive mind situation. Bearers of the crystal always bear a very unlucky curse. Okay, so this is pretty much just a repeat. Well, she kind of like sits on a stool. Get comfortable, because it's going to be a lot of things that we have been keeping secret. About 50 years ago, whenever we all started making this whole entire group, I mean, if you can tell, if you ever got like a flash of memories, Rydian was the hard-headed sorceress, Osman the wakeful monk, me the coward cleric, Hugin the devoted paladin, Umbria the quiet druid. And I'm guessing Hugin has told you if there was like a member, a hidden member in that party that also kind of did exact magic, kind of like him and a little bit of Rydian.
I think they only told one person about that. That was the conversation Aaron had with Umbria. Nobody else knows.
Well, we had a member that we wish not to speak of. And, well, how can I put this bluntly? You could say it's the reason why most of us aren't here in the first place. You see Toma starts rubbing her face and like starts holding the bridge of her nose.
I don't think I've ever uncrossed my arms.
You've heard of the name Ezra before, right?
I mean, I have. But we're probably not talking about the same person. He wasn't in a ranger, was he?
Could do ranger stuff. Well, that wasn't the person a part of our original group. In fact, if one of us has mentioned the name Ezra, it'd probably at least be two people. The druid sorcerer that we had in our whole entire party, their name was Asmer. Asmer, A-Z-A-M-U-R, Asmer.
Who? Bruce Wayne. Who?
Asmer.
Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Who?
Asmer is a very strange soul. Was a strange soul.
Was post-mortem.
Is he dead?
I would hope so. And he's the main reason why all of us ended up disbanded in the first place. At least for the first time. We got back, we finished our whole entire ordeals, kept being a family until, the fatal end of all of us. Iridian getting trapped in that crystal. Hugin getting sent away. Umbrea dying in front of us. Me being a coward doing nothing. And Osmond trying to pull everybody together and flee. While Iridian is getting forcibly sealed inside the giant radiant crystal. Our whole name was made for us to be the unsung heroes, the legends of tomorrow, the legends of yesterday, the ones that Alana Beryl, the goddess of this whole entire realm, picked to do this job. And yet, we failed. We lost everything. And I have to see, in the nick of years and years and years happening, this new first party, everything was going swell, gets killed. All of them named, except for one lives. And that one comes here to me, dragging person from my group that was trapped underwater, seaweed, spear straight through his chest, armor cracked, broken holy symbol, everything, straight to my doorstep.
Who came to you again? Was that...
Drift. Osmond.
I've heard of him before. Yeah, he was apparently used to be part of the party. Our party.
There's much that I can do. And there's a breaking point to where everything will just break. I'm an old lady at this point. Bringing on the vestiges. Not saying that I won't help. I will. This is a big stress on my shoulders. But as long as I can at least try to heal Hugin, try to make sure that we all stay together, trying to make sure that I can at least find Umbrea, since Hugin is still alive. We all thought he died with Hugin died with Umbrea at the exact same moment. Try to at least find a way so I can get Iridian out of the giant radiant crystal. I have to have hope.
Well, hope is the best thing we can ever have.
Hello?
There he goes. Still, I miss you. Oh, he came back. He's on his Xbox.
I don't know what happened.
Toma is breaking down pretty much everything, so you're not missing as much.
Oh no, I know. I was here for that, then my shit just decided to be like, you know what, fuck you, we're gonna crash, and then crash.
That, like,
You're like, fuck your chicken strip.
Yeah, you didn't miss as much. You
It works on you?
Toma looks. I'm clinging on as much as I can. I'll help you. You need heals? I'll send you heals my way. You need, items? I will send you items my way. Weapons? I can give you pretty much anything I can think of. Scrolls,
as she's talking, I'm
potions.
looking around for healing potions. Nice. Convenient.
You can get the whole entire kit and caboodle. Just don't make me regret this.
I'm like, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. We'll only take on what we can handle. As I'm looking for those potions.
You're looking
How
around.
many does she have?
She has a whole entire kit and caboodle of potions in front of her shrine.
Alright, I'm like, Are you selling those, or are those just? Can we use them?
No, you can use them. Don't walk up and touch them. You can actually ask the person.
I'm not going to. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I mean, I have these potions. They're like the standardized healing potion. If you want the greater and superior, I actually have to make those.
Okay. I don't know how long we're going to be here, but maybe I would stick around for those.
They're going to take a week. I don't have the stuff around here. If you're going to risk waiting a week while everything else is getting shred and decimic, that's pretty much a very dire stand of letting everybody down. So
I'm just hoping to regroup here until we can get strong enough to be able to take down the tiers again. I don't want them to be in danger for too long.
Then don't wait. At least you can still take the potions. Just take the potions that I have now. Then maybe do like a few quests around here. Probably bump you up a little bit, much more in time. But you're not going to stay here for a long duration. I can't guarantee that. No one's going to die on my watch.
Yeah, so when she gives those potions to us, how many would that be per person?
She's walking over to her shrine. She's grabbing every single one. There's about 6 of regular healing potions. She's not giving them to just regular people. No, she's handing you all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
I'm just trying to divvy that up to at least 2 per person. I give 2 to the squishiest people, and me and Lachlan only take 1.
Yes, sir.
So I give 2 to Asphodel 2 to Asphodel, 2 to Samuel, and me and Lachlan just get 1.
Okay.
Do not mess up this chance. Don't just stay here and end a sight. You have a big job to do, and that's not me giving you a quest. That is not me telling you to do this. This is Alana's wishes. Do not let this place fall into chaos. Not my home.
Well, now that we have these weapons, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Not anywhere. Don't let it fall into chaos. Got me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She gets up from the stool, grabs her holy symbol, heads upstairs, and starts tying her hair as soon as she gets upstairs, so she can finish what she started.
Mm-hmm.
Something etched in your guys' head. You got the biggest job to do. One vestige has already been cleared before any of you have even seen the Tears of Pandemonium. You got 3 left. Tears of Pandemonium is your biggest objective to clear out in this.
Currently, yes.
And by the mentioning of these vestiges, you have a long time before the other 2 start prepping out. You guys are going to start prepping to fight the Tears of Pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
Plan wise. Plan smart. Don't think too quickly. Don't think too slow. Let the dice fold out the story. And we're ending the session for tonight.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I rolled so many dice.
Hardy har har.
I do gotta go to bed early, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
But if anything, we got 2 months before Nightmare Paradise takes its return. And these guys have about 3 more chapters left before we get to the very special one.
I also, I'm still playing in that Dragon Ball one shot.
That is true.
Ooh.
I'll send. I think I sent the rules to Kaz for that book. I guess maybe
I can't wait, man.
I'm about to say it has its own special rules, all that good stuff. I'll send it to the Discord later.
I can't wait, man. Need it by tomorrow. Need it by tomorrow, man. I can't wait.
The dice always hold a key in a story. Just gotta make sure you tell it right. Goodbye and good night.
Oh yeah, of course.
Good night.